and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, Jay Pops.
I'm back, and welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, I'm back. My apologies. I had to get some things fixed, man. You guys know how it is. I keep on telling you guys, I'm a regular human being, people. You know, so please forgive me on that. I've been gone away for a little time. I said I was going to come out with something on Tuesday. I had to change up some things, but I'm back now. I'm here on Thursday. Please forgive me on that, people. Just know that we have a lot to talk about with a short amount of time to do it, okay? Guys, first off, congrats to everybody, okay? Congrats to all the Texas A&M guys that has chosen to either come back or go ahead and pursue their dreams to the NFL. Guys, I cannot be mad at you. Continue to do your thing. Breaking news, though. Miles Jones, defensive back Miles Jones. Yes, people, 4-star defensive back Miles Jones is coming back for his senior year. He is not done yet. He said it. He is not done yet. Leon O'Neal is coming back, as you guys already know, for his senior season. He is not done yet. As of right now, we have about 9 to 10 returning starters on the defensive side of the ball. Offensive side, it's a lot of guys coming back, but it's going to be a different O-line. Will that affect anything? In my honest opinion, no, people. It will not affect anything. Not in my honest opinion. As of right now, I keep on telling you guys, the 2021 season will be probably better than the 2020 season. And that's a bold statement, but I know what I'm talking about, okay? Please be ready for this 2021 season, because as of right now, that Texas A&M football team has by far the biggest depth chart in what we've ever seen. We had always said, man, we need depth at every position. As of right now, we have depth at each and every position. Whether it's freshmen, sophomores, what? We have depth at each and every position, and almost at each and every position. All of those guys, and I'm talking about the rankings again. Almost all of those guys are like 4 stars. Not a lot of 5 stars, no, don't get me wrong, but almost at each and every position, a lot of those guys are 4-star recruits. Of course, we have to see how it pans out, and of course, we have to see how the coaching is. But I believe in the coach. Understand the coach, all right? It's a lot of people that says that the Jimbo Fisher's offense, tends to struggle because he doesn't want to change anything. He doesn't want to adapt to the to the new era of offense. I'm gonna tell you right now. 2021 season, you're gonna see the most dynamic offense from Jimbo Fisher ever. Mark my words on that. I'm highly confident on that. I'm not lying to you guys. It's gonna be a quarterback battle. And that there, I'm going to get into that on another day, because we need to talk about that. It's a lot of guys that want Haynes King and Eli Stowers to battle it out. No, people, I'm going to tell you right now, Eli Stowers will come in. Young man, if you're listening, I know you're going to come in. Are you going to red shirt? Probably not, because we need depth at that position. We need at least 3 QBs. I'm going to tell you right now, since I know that he's a freshman, I've seen Eli Stowers, I know how good he is. He will be the 3rd string QB, okay? Listen to what I'm saying, all right? Get in there, learn. I'm going to tell you right now that battle between Zach Calzada and Haynes King will be like no other. Whichever one of those guys win, because it's a lot of people that's already crowning Haynes King. it's a lot of people already crowning him as the starter for 2021. Whoever is the starter. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Zach Calzada has an arm out this world. Haynes King has the mobility and also an arm. Is this arm better than Zach Calzada? No, I don't believe so. Only because Zach Calzada has more of the experience, okay? He has more of the experience. Either way it goes, if Zach Calzada doesn't start and he's a backup, will that make Zach Calzada transfer? I don't think so, because this culture that Jimbo Fisher is building is making these guys hard to transfer because it's a family. Now, with that being said, we've already seen some guys transfer. I understand that. We've seen Connor Blumberg. Shout out to you, young man. Go and do your thing. He's going to Virginia, I think, or Virginia Tech. Understand his situation, okay? Do I think anybody else would transfer like that? In my honest opinion, I keep on telling you guys, no. As of right now, we have a crowded wide. Listen to me on that. Our wide receivers are so underrated because of the production that Kellen Mond was giving those guys and the production of what they did this year, last year and the year before that. It's only because they were catering to Kellen Mond's strength. Don't get me wrong, man. Kellen Mond was a hell of a quarterback, okay? He may not have been an elite quarterback, but he was a hell of a quarterback that took this team to Orange Bowl in an Orange Bowl victory. And, oh, hey, we're number 4, people. I told you we was going to be in the top 4. I told y'all, man. Hey, if you hit that subscribe button, please. I told you guys, man. And I thank you guys because I'm getting more support than what I've ever asked for now. I thank you guys for just believing in me and believing in what I'm saying. And I know it was hard for you guys to believe it at first because you guys had to see it. I know you guys had to see it. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at that. I know you guys had to see it. So now you guys are seeing what I'm actually talking about, man. I told you guys that we were going to be top 4. Now, could we have been 2 or 3? Yes, we could have. But they went on ahead and put Ohio State at number 2. Speaking of that game, that was the more dominant national championship I've ever seen. Of course, we seen the Clemson versus Alabama when it was 44-16. Now, that one was dominant as well. But that national championship that just happened there with Ohio State and Ohio State fans, come on, baby, where y'all at? Y'all gave me hell, man. That score turned out to be the same damn score and which we was playing Alabama in week 2. And we got put down because of that. We don't want to see a team that's losing by 4 touchdowns. Everybody, we don't want to see that anymore. Ohio State fans especially. Y'all came all in this podcast. Y'all came all over Twitter. Y'all all on ESPN. We don't want to see a team losing by 4 touchdowns in there anymore. But then y'all get up there and play Alabama and y'all lose by 4 touchdowns. And now I'm hearing everybody giving y'all all the excuses in the world. I cannot believe that. Oh, but when we lost by 4 touchdowns, we didn't have any excuse. It wasn't none to think of. No. Texas A&M is just not a good football team. But then we look up and we end the season ranked number 4. Which, by the way, has been our highest ranking since 1939. Wow. Guys, we're in 2021. And that's our highest ranking since 1939. I told y'all that this culture is changing. I told y'all that Jimbo Fisher was changing this culture. I told you guys, stop thinking about when he was at Florida State. It's a lot of people that just want to bash him because of when he was at Florida State. I told y'all before that this isn't the same Jimbo Fisher, man. That isn't the same guy. That guy has learned from his mistakes. He has learned from it. And it has turned him into a better coach. It has turned him into a better program changer. That was his first ever head coaching job on a big stage. And it was at Florida State, and he coached there for 7 years, man. Took them to 3 10-win seasons, a national title, 2 playoff berths, in which everybody just forgets. Jimbo Fisher was in the inaugural playoff era, man. He was in there. He was one of the first coaches to coach in it. Why do y'all keep on forgetting that? Why? Because of what happened at Florida State. People love to want to bash you for the bad things that you did and let that outweigh the good things that you did. Okay? And don't get me wrong, all of it was necessarily coming from Florida State fans. You know, Florida State fans hate them. They hate them. They can't stand them. Now they look over at Texas A&M and they can see now that isn't the same Jimbo Fisher. I understand the little dialogue that everybody has out of 3 years at Florida State. His 3rd year he won the Orange Bowl. 3rd year at Texas A&M he won the Orange Bowl. The 4th year he won a national title. So everybody's looking to that 4th year for us to win the national title. I can tell you right now, I can dig it. I can dig it. But I will say this though. The Texas A&M program and the Florida State program is by far all the way different. First of all, Florida State by far has more accolades than Texas A&M has, of course. You know, so we can just go ahead and get that on out the way. Florida State has more national titles. Florida State has more 10-win seasons. All right, so that's fine. That's why I'm telling you guys, no, this is different. This is a new era. And once again, and now I'm hearing everybody starting to give Texas A&M some praise. They're starting to give them some love. No, man, don't give us that now. No, continue to dislike us. Continue to dislike the Texas A&M football program. Because a lot of you guys bastards. Now, all of a sudden, a lot of you guys are coming in, look at that Texas A&M program. Well, you know, I think they'll be the guys to challenge, you know, Alabama, you know, in the West next year. I think they'll be the guys to challenge Alabama, period, going forward. Hey, man, look here. I've been saying it, okay? I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a professional. Don't get me wrong. So it's a lot of people that don't want to believe me because I'm not a professional. So what? It's a lot of guys that's not professionals, and they make just about the same statements as the professionals do. You know? So, hey, man, you guys, hey, y'all have put that to rest. Kirk, if you're listening, hey, man, look at you know what it is. Joy Galloway, if you're listening, you for sure, man. You put your Buckeyes on there. Your Buckeyes lost by the same 4 touchdowns. And now I'm hearing you making excuses. For what? For what? There's no excuses, man. Shit, they lost. We lost by the same score. I'm going to keep on saying that we lost by the same identical score. We had more yards. I keep on telling you, if we just made a couple of plays in that red zone and on them 4th downs, that would have been a totally different ball game. And there's nobody that come on here and argue me down about that. If we would have made a couple of more plays I'm going to say that once again. If we would have made a couple of more plays on 4th down, and if we would have had an identity, that would have been a totally different ball game. And even an Alabama fan can come and tell you that. That would have been. Now, would it have been like the Florida game? No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that, okay? I'm not going to say that. But I can tell you one thing. If Alabama would have caught us later on in the season, that would have been a monumental matchup. And I'm going to carry on after that. Okay, so let's talk about this future, man. 2021. I told you, man, hey, we got a lot to talk about. Short amount of time to do it. That 2021 future, if Haynes King does start at quarterback, or if it's Zach Calzada, whichever one, our wide receiver room is so underrated that it's a shame. Going into 2021, we should have a top 5 wide receiver room. Okay? Let's talk about a couple of these guys that went down. 2 of them in particular. Caleb Chapman and Baylor Cupp. I keep on telling you, hell, we ain't much seen a tight end Baylor Cupp yet. We haven't seen him. We seen what Chapman can do. Hopefully he comes back. He's not going to be all of the same, so I'm not expecting that. Oh, but when he comes back, he's going to have something on his mind. He's going to be pissed off. He's pissed off. Oh, when Baylor Cupp steps on the scene, that's something that people can't rewind tape on because y'all don't know what the hell he has. We know what he have, but that's from out of high school. What does he have on the college level? We don't know that neither. Oh, but when we put him out there, he's going to show up and show out. You want to know why? Because he's pissed off. 2 seasons has went by for him with him not playing football. He's angry. He's angry. I can tell you right now, he's 6'7". You better put 5 bodies on him. I'm not going to sit up here and say that he's going to be a Kyle Pitts. I'm not going to say that. I hate when kind of people start comparing people to other people. I'm not going to say Haynes King is going to be a Manziel. I'm not going to say that. Haynes King is going to be Haynes King. Okay, at the end of the day. Baylor Cupp is going to be Baylor Cupp at the end of the day. I'm not going to say Demond Demas is going to be another Mike Evans. No, Demond Demas is going to be Demond Demas. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Mike Evans wasn't no 5-star recruit. I believe Mike Evans was a 3-star. Or he might have been a 4-star. Somebody got to come and correct me on that. But Demond Demas is a 5-star. So if Demond Demas gets on that field, just like I know he can, and y'all seen him in that Orange Bowl. Y'all seen him in that Orange Bowl break loose. I can tell you right now, his route running is off the charts. He didn't start this year because of, just freshman, but he got to see the in-game experience. I'm going to tell you right now, you better put 5 on him. You better put 5 bodies. Because if he catch your safety sleeping in the backfield, and if Haynes King or Zach Calzada throws that ball to him, it's going to be a touchdown. Mark my words on that. I'm going to say that again. It's going to be a touchdown. All right, hold on. So wait a minute. Musa Muhammad. Oh, man, look here, man. We're going to be in a 5 wide receiver set a lot next year. A lot. But Isaiah Spiller in A-Chain, them are going to be your 2 running backs. Anaya Smith, no. Anaya Smith will be a slot. He will be a true slot receiver next year. Once again, mark my words on that. Anaya Smith will be a true slot receiver next year. So mark my words on that, people. Oh, we'll use him as running back, a couple of times, but he will be a true slot. All right, he's not going to be the number 1 and number 2 receiver, but he's going to be the number 1 slot guy. All right, Musa Muhammad, we're going to get him in there and just play. Shadrack Banks, he's going to see the field too. Man, hold on, man, 2021? No. There's a lot of people that's going to come on here and bash me for this one. Oh, man, what you talking about, man? Them going to be that same A&M that we always seen. Okay. I told y'all that they were going to be the number 1 and 2 team in the SEC West 2020. And y'all didn't believe me. And you popped up, and what were they? They were the number 2 team in the West, huh? Okay. So I'm going to tell you like this. I already told you on the last one. There's no doubt in my mind that A&M will be the number 1 team in the SEC West in 2021. Now, will we win the SEC title? I don't know that yet. All right? But the challenge that we have to go through is Alabama. Everything runs through Alabama. It's not going to run through Tuscaloosa this year. It's going to run through Kyle Field. I'm going to say that once again. It's going to run through Kyle Field. Alabama comes to us. We don't go to them. I'm going to tell you right now, you mark my words, I'm going to be at that game. I'm going to say it once again. I'm going to be at that game. Face masks and all, if we're still wearing face masks at that time. I will be at that game. Will I be in the front row? No, I'm not going to say that. Them tickets cost too much goddamn money. But I will be at that game. Whether it's in the nosebleed section, mid section, it doesn't matter. I will be at the game, people. Mark my words on that. I will be at the game, people. I'm not going anywhere. No. I will be there. I will be there to see that upset. Because Alabama will come into the season ranked as number 1 and number 2. A&M will come into the season ranked as just started the season as number 5 and number 6. Only because they're going to be basing it off talent. So Georgia will be like number 1 and number 2. OU will be up there talent wise, but they'll be like, probably like, man, OU will probably be 3 or 4. I will say that. OU will probably be 3 or 4. All right. So just watch it. Just watch it. All right. But 2021 will be exciting. Please be ready for it. Like I just want to drop something to you guys. We're going to get off into some other stuff, man. We're going to get off into some other stuff later on throughout the week. Be looking for something on Saturday. Because Saturday, I will do another video, okay? And we're going to deeply get into some things. All right? But I'm just coming out here. I'm giving you a little taste of this off season. It's still off season. Also, you keep Brown. Shout out to Andre Banks. He told me to mention this, man. You keep Brown, 2021 commit, athlete from Florida. You keep Brown. I'm going to say that once again. He was telling me. So this is what Andre Banks was telling me. Shout out to you, young man, once again. He said, man, you need to look at this guy. This is about to be another Anaya Smith. So I'm going to tell you like this. I saw the video. And I saw him when he got recruited, too. I saw a little bit of the clip. So I looked to the video he had sent me. I'm going to tell you right now. You thought Anaya Smith was something. Y'all better keep an eye on you, Keith Brown. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you once again. Anaya Smith was a 3-star. You Keith Brown is a 4-star. A lot of people always keep on, hey, them stars don't matter. You a lie on that. You're a lie. Now, don't get me wrong. It's all about how you develop them. Understand that part. I will forever understand that. But that young man has talent. You thought Anaya Smith was something? Wait till you see you Keith Brown. Nah, man, we're coming. We're coming, baby. Aggie fans all over the world, stand up. 2021, we're coming. You guys wanted to see a change? One change was right there. We hadn't been ranked at number 4 since 1939. That is the biggest change in history. We're coming. Mark my words once again, we're coming. SEC West, they know it. They don't want to believe it. Texas fans, they don't want to believe it because they're down right now. They think because they got Steve Sarkisian that their program is about to go back to higher heights in year 1. Don't get me wrong. Sark is a good offense coordinator. I haven't really just ever seen him as head coach. But I'll get a look at him. I know what he can do. And as of right now, he's making some moves. All right? Texas fans, don't be impatient. This coming from your biggest rival. Don't be impatient. Let them work. Y'all know how y'all get. I believe Sark is about to push some people out the way up there, though. All right. So like I said, once again, I want to see these 2 Texas programs get up. I want to see us meet in the playoffs. So kids all around the world can talk about how good the state of Texas football is nationally with high school and college. I want to see this. I'm going to repeat that. I want to see this. If we can get up there and get into a national championship with Texas A&M versus Texas, do you know how big and monumental that would be for this state and for college football, period? Yeah, so I want to see that. It's no doubt in my mind I want to see that. Let's do it. Let's get it. First, we got to put the pieces together. Both sides. So be ready. Be ready, all right? 2021, once again, it will be a season. All right, you Keith Brown. Go look at him once again. Shadrack Banks. You better be ready. That defensive side of the ball has more depth than anybody. That's my first ever time seeing that much depth on defense. And a lot of them guys coming back. Our defense is going to be top 5 national. A lot of people keep on saying defense doesn't matter anymore. Man, y'all can stop making that assumption. Stop saying that stupid nonsense. What Alabama did in that national title game was put defense on Ohio State. They put the clamps down on them. That defense showed up. They let 28 points go. Yeah, don't get me wrong. So one of them touchdowns came in trash points. But they put defense on them. Don't let that fool you. Alabama's defense got better as the season went on. So don't let that old nonsense, defense doesn't win anything, fool you. It's just about, can you have an offense to complement that defense? That's what Georgia was missing. They didn't have an offense to complement the defense. That's the only reason why they didn't get to where they were going. Well, anywho, get ready, man. It will be balanced. 2021 will come. All right. Hashtag Giggle Maggots, baby. Be looking for another video on Saturday, okay? So please, guys, follow me on Facebook at JPops. Follow me on Instagram at JPops2020. And follow me on Twitter at JPops05. I thank all of you guys for showing me love, okay? I thank all of you guys for being patient and waiting on me. And I thank all of you guys for asking and requesting, hey, man, where's the video at? It's here. I told you I was coming. I'm coming, baby. I'm here. I'm here, all right? 2021. Get ready. It will be in full effect. All right, LJ Johnson, if you're listening, running back, Cypress, Texas. We coming to get you. We coming to get you. You ain't committing to them Longhorns. I'm gonna tell you once again, you're not committing to the Longhorns. We coming to get you. February 3rd, I'll be looking for you. Hashtag Giggle Maggots.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JPops, on Instagram at JPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Giggle Maggots.